Sports People Hawaii is brought to you by Pfluger Honda and IBEW Local 1186 and its unionized electrical contractors.
How you doing, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Sports People Hawaii. I'm Howard Deshefsky. Coming your way in the next 30 minutes, you're going to meet a Hawaii woman who on some days spends more time in the water than she spends out of it. He played football himself, even at the NFL level. Now he helps keep the UH Warriors healthy and in the game and calls the shots for the Buff and Blue. Plus, you'll meet a young skater who simply flies past the competition. But first, we meet a local girl, an up-and-coming tennis star who one day soon may be representing Team USA. Shelby Baron may be too young to drive, but she sure knows how to run circles around her opponents on the tennis court. Born with spina bifida, the Punahou School student has faced her fair share of challenges. Put a racket in her hand, and it's game on.
Playing tennis makes me comfortable, something I love and makes me happy. So feel really comfortable over here.
The past several years, Shelby has been a fixture in the local tennis scene, and as a member of the USTA's Hawaii Pacific Junior Tennis Program, she usually finds herself playing against able-bodied opponents. The only advantage she gets is 2 bounces to their 1.
Oh, Shelby. Oh, God, I think I've known Shelby since she was 12, and I remember her mom, Rhoda, asking, can Shelby play? And I said, absolutely. We all think she's ready. And, hey, come on in. We just wanted to give her the opportunity like everybody else, and she fit in really easily. She has such drive and such passion for the game that she quickly fell in love with it, and we fell in love with her.
I am so extremely proud of her. Growing up, she's always been kind of self-motivated. She's always, done stuff. She hasn't really let anything stand in her way. So for her to come out here and do what she does, I think it's great.
Shelby's been turning heads here in the islands for years, and this past July, she made a huge impression on a much bigger level, competing against the world's best at a wheelchair tennis camp in California.
We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know how she compared to other players in wheelchairs because she basically only plays able-bodied people.
But a funny thing happened in California. Shelby won her first match, then set her sights on round 2.
I was like, okay, this girl's going to be even more difficult. I'm going to try really hard. And I won, and I was so amazed.
Shelby's second round victory set up a championship showdown with the number 4 player in the world from Brazil. And although she ultimately came up short, she won several games and gained so much more in the process.
It was my first tournament, so it's definitely a really big experience, and I think it was really fun, so I want to compete more. I learned, okay, I'm at this level, so I'll try harder and train, and then I'll try to compete again.
Shelby also learned there may be opportunities to play for the U.S. national team and even represent Hawaii and the United States in the Paralympic Games. And wherever the games take her, her support staff will be right there by her side.
Oh, definitely. I don't know how we're going to do it. I just put a son into college this year, and she's got tuition coming up, but we'll find a way.
In the meantime, Shelby is just happy to be back home and playing with her friends. Friends, she says, have always allowed her to feel like she belongs.
I do feel like I'm part of those people because they're surrounding me. I don't really see myself when I'm playing, and I'm playing at their level basically, and I'm hitting with them. I really feel part of this group, and even Kilauea Junior Tennis, they make me feel part of the family. I'm really happy with them.
In addition to playing tennis, Shelby also plays a game of pickup basketball once a week, and she also happens to be a straight-A student at Punahou School. When Sports People Hawaii returns, a woman who just doesn't know what it means to stay high and dry. But first, another tip to help you stay fit.